Hello everyone, I'm Gauri and I'm back again with another important video, that is part 2 of most important MCQs of the chapter NPO. In the previous video, I discussed part 1 of the same series, that is first that wherein I discussed the first 10 questions of the chapter. Now we will be covering the next 10 questions. So without any further delay, let's start the questions. So the question number 11 says that if the credit side of receipt and payment account is more than the debit side, now the difference is shown as. Now I hope you understand the format of receipt and payment account. Receipt and payment account format is such like that ki, on this side we show the receipts and on this side we show the payment, right? It is saying that credit side is more than the debit side, means payments are more than receipts. So what do we call it as? Do we call it as commission, bank charges, interest, or bank overdraft? For sure, answer to this question is A, that is bank overdraft. Moving to question number 12, non-cash transactions will be excluded from. Now, this is a very easy question and you know it very well, right? So, options are receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, balance sheet, and profit and loss account. As we all know, receipts and payment account is prepared on cash basis. So the answer to this question is A. Moving further, question number 13. What will be the treatment of outstanding expenses in respect to the income and expenditure account? What will be the treatment of outstanding expenses? Are they added in main or concern head? Are they subtracted from main head? Are they shown in the balance sheet as liability? Will not be shown in the income and expenditure account? Show in the receipt and payment account. Since they are outstanding expenses, so they are to be accounted in this year, right? So we will add them. Also, they will be shown as a liability in the balance sheet. So the answer to this question is A, that is option A and C only. Hope you understood. Moving further, that is question number 14. For the year ending 31st of March 2022, the following entries appeared related to the subscription received. These are the amounts that are received. Statement says that club has 300 members who are paying an annual subscription of 400 each. Now, subscription outstanding at the end of the year was 8,000. Now, we have to calculate the amount of subscription to be shown in the income and expenditure account. Now, there is an important tip related to this question. This question is a very easy question, and students tend to spend a lot of time, either 1 or 2 minutes, for solving the whole question. But it is a question that judges your intellect, and you can answer it in a fraction of seconds. How? Let me tell you. They are saying that amount of subscription to be shown in the income and expenditure account. Now, the amount that is to be shown in income and expenditure account, if you are well aware of its nature, we record the transactions related to this year only, current year. So, the answer to this question is very simple, that there are 300 members who are paying an annual subscription of 400. So, the total amount of subscription that is to be received this year is 300 into 400, that is 1,20,000. Answer to this question is C, right? Moving further, question number 15. Pass the journal entry for Royal Dance Club, whose deficit is calculated 91,000 during 2019 and 20. Now, the deficit, we are shown the deficit, and we are well aware that deficit is shown in which account? Income and expenditure account. What will be the journal entry for this? So the answer to this question is B, that is deficit account debit to income and expenditure account. Okay. Question number 16. In the absence of any specific information, entrance fees may be treated as revenue receipt, capital receipt, non-cash receipt, or deferred receipt. Now, we are not given any information whether entrance fees is a revenue receipt or capital receipt. So what we do is, we will assume that it is received regularly. So the answer to this question is A. In absence of any information, entrance fees is treated to be received regularly. Hence, it will be considered a revenue receipt. Moving further, question number 17. Subscription received in advance during the current year. We are receiving subscription in advance during the current year that is not related to our current year income, that is related to our next year income. So this will be considered as liability. Why? Because we are not providing any services in return to those amount, in return to those subscription that is received. So this will be considered as liability, or I can say that unearned income. Answer is C. Question number 18. If there is no match fund, then match expenses are transferred to. See, if we have match fund, the match expenses will be subtracted from the match fund itself. But since the question says that we do not have any match fund, so what we will do, these will be treated as normal expenses and they will be written in the debit side of income and expenditure account. Answer to this question is option D. Question number 19. Amount that is received from special contribution for Silver Jubilee by a club should be treated as. Now, sorry. So the options are capital receipt, B revenue receipt, C both A and B, or D income. See, if you have read the question very well, it clearly says special contribution, or I can say special donation. Since it is a special thing, so we do not receive it regularly. So it will be considered a capital receipt. Answer to this question is A, option A, that is capital receipt. Now here comes the last question for today. That is income and expenditure account is on. See, this is a very easy question. I know you all know the answer to this question, but I want you to drop the answer to this question in the comment box. Right? So this is the answer. So that's it for today. Hope you like the video. Stay tuned for part 3. Thank you.